Alrighty, good morning and welcome to On the Bench with Big Jim. This is Jim Nielsen, your host, and I am gonna invite my guest to come into the show. Today is Friday, and we are going to be visiting with Adam Ely, and I met Adam through Facebook. And ended up finding his story, which is an awesome story about him helping fix people's cars. He was injured, and he was a helicopter mechanic and paratrooper, and he just waiting for him. Seeing if we can't get connected so that I can pull him in here. This excuse me. This is hopefully this is going to work. There he is. Let's bring Adam in to the show. So, Adam, you should be able to accept the invite to come on camera. And we'll be able to start. Oh my gosh. There you are. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. There's a noise, and that's better. That's perfect. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. This is Adam Ely with Hard Luck Automotive Services. That's a great, probably a great story behind all that. You and I have never met, and we talked yesterday. I saw your story, and your story has gone. When you and I talked, you were at 1.5 million. Now you're at 1.7 or 1.8 million, and
yeah, creeping on 1.8.
Your story is gone crazy. So what I wanted to do is share with my listeners a little bit about you and your story, because I think it's a cool one, where you go around and help fix people's cars that don't have maybe down on their luck and need some help.
Yep. Kind of the premise behind what I do is that if you can afford the parts, I fix your car for free. And it really started off as trying to help out my daughter's co-worker. She was a little pizza delivery girl. And now it has snowballed into this time-consuming, huge enterprise where we're making stickers and doing talk radio shows, and just so much bigger than I could have ever imagined.
That's a terrific, and
Yep.
I'm so glad that this has turned into something big. You told me yesterday that you have a production company coming to Choctaw to do a big production video about you and your life, and I think that's warranted. And I'm glad for the success that this is. I hope it doesn't become so overwhelming that. But good things happen to good people, and I think this is a good thing. And First off, did you grow up there near Oklahoma City? Are you from Choctaw originally?
No, not at all. I'm a transplant. I was born in Boston, Massachusetts, and I was raised in Casper, Wyoming.
Oh, wow.
And when I joined, yeah, just all over the place. And when I joined the military, um, it took me all over the world. And when it was time to kind of settle down, about the end of 2010, my kids were here, my parents were here, so it was just kind of a natural fit to move close to both of them.
Uh-huh. And so when you finished school, you went into the military. Tell us what you did in the military.
I was a Chinook helicopter mechanic, door gunner, crew chief, um, and I also had a little bit of fun and jumped out of airplanes too.
I told you
Yeah.
I told you my story yesterday about how my mom totally put the kibosh on that thing when I was young,
Yep.
and I'm glad she did because I can't see myself doing it now. Um, so, did you get hurt in the military? Is that how you hurt your back?
That just not taking care of myself. They kind of rub some dirt on it and let's move out kind of mentality, when you're in your early 20s and you think you're 10 feet tall and bulletproof, you kind of ignore some of the minor signs and symptoms. And as you get a little older and you go to pick up heavy stuff, they become major signs and symptoms. So,
Instead of making that a negative, you've turned it into a positive, where you have been able to help a lot of people. Uh, because that's something that's integral in a lot of people's lives, is to be able to transport themselves, and
right.
you have the skill to fix uh, cars, and a lot of people don't have the funds to get them repaired, and
Right.
and that's where you step in and help them.
And that's where I've been so blessed to be able to do what I do. We've been doing this for a couple of years now, and um, I've never had to ask for money. I've never had to, uh, reach out and say, "Hey, we're not going to make this unless people step up," because the community has rallied around what I've done um, so tightly that pretty much from Jump Street, um, with my beautiful wife designs, and we sell T-shirts to kind of offset some of the costs, and through those T-shirt sales and um, through people's kindness and generosity, we have been able to never even have to worry about closing the doors, not doing this. We're always, I'll say, solvent in what we do.
Oh, that's very cool. Can you,
Uh-huh.
with your T-shirt sales, you guys were able to help this young man named Will. Can you share with us what you've done for
Oh
this young
man.
man?
Okay. So Will's mom, I actually met Will, his younger brother, and his mom because his younger brother's name is Jack, and Jack was the youngest contributor to one of my previous um, GoFundMe's for a young man whose car had blown up, and she reached out to us and said, "Hey, we know that you guys sell um, T-shirts. Can you hook us up with your T-shirt person?" And me being the nosy guy that I am, I was like, well, yeah. What are we doing T-shirts for? Maybe I can enlist the help of my wife, and we can, make a really cool design for you. And she said, well, my son has a condition called trisomy 16, where his bones grow faster than his muscles, and he's in excruciating pain all the time. And he once in 2014 or 15, he's had this previous surgery where they go in and they have to lengthen his muscles to keep up with his growth rate, and it wasn't successful. So the second round is far more intensive and time consuming, and she's trying to raise some money to take this 10 days off. And essentially move her whole family to Shreveport, Louisiana, where the children's hospital there is,
Wow.
so that they can go through this procedure. So instead of hooking her up with our T-shirt person, we just hijacked
And
the crowdfunding for it and took it over.
and you've been able to help this family. That's awesome.
You know what? We set a pretty lofty goal for ourselves. When we started this, I think it was the beginning of March. We wanted to attempt to raise $4,000 so that she could afford to take the week off, and we have surpassed that by about $800 now.
Oh, wow.
We're closing in on 5,000.
That's very cool. That's a great,
Yeah.
great.
So
Well, it just goes to show that you've been able to reach out and help a lot of different people, not only with the cars,
absolutely.
but also now with your other business, which is something that you and your wife have put together to help you guys. Now that I think about it, you've worn your hat in a lot of your videos. Tell me what the Spade 10-1 significance is.
I am a proud member of the Combat Veterans Motorcycle Association.
Oh,
and
awesome.
Oklahoma, it was the 10th state to be incorporated, and Oklahoma City chapter is the first chapter in the state. So I kind of, only those that know what the hat stands for, but it's kind of a nod to the fellowship that I have kind of in the wings, and the folks that support me, the first people to buy T-shirts, and always, they're the first ones to comment on the page, and you guys don't know it, but my biggest supporters are my brothers and sisters in the CVMA.
Awesome. That's a very cool thing, and I'm glad you were able to share that, because if we don't ask those questions, we never know the significance of it, and I think that's a very cool thing. The other thing, in the Brute video, which is how I found out about you, you had a chubby, and my name's Big Jim, and I've been called chubby before, and so I hold it endearing. That's an endearing love. You can take it that way, and that's how I take it. So I try to be positive. So
I don't hide the fact that I am a full-figured man. Once I found overalls and I realized that I never had to wear a belt again, my life has never been better. The T-shirt that I was wearing that day, without even thinking, you don't get to see it because of the overalls,
right.
But it said "chubby, taken, and ready for some bacon."
Oh.
But all you see, all 1.7 million people have seen, is just the word chubby across my chest. So, chubby, taken, and ready for some bacon.
That's great. And that's one of your guys' T-shirts?
No, it's not even one of ours. I didn't even rep my own swag in the video that's making me famous.
Okay.
Now.
Well, that maybe you could probably do that. Now, you guys have, is it on Hard Luck Automotive Services Facebook page where you can get a hold of some swag, or is it through Adam Ely?
It is hardluckauto.org.
Oh, so the Facebook page, or no, just your website?
Well, I have the Facebook page, and that's pretty much how I take care of all the scheduling. That's where I kind of promote the success stories, because in all actuality, if you're calling me, you're in pretty rough shape. So, 9 times out of 10, and to be completely honest with you, it's more than 90% of the time, when I show up, I just saved you $175 diagnostic fee on a $4,000 or $5,000 repair. So
hardluckauto.org.
hardluckauto.org, and if you look under the products tab,
I'm going to share that. I just shared that on the posts there, so people can
awesome.
So people can get access to that.
Way cool.
No, I'm gonna have to go check that out. I went to your Hard Luck Automotive Service Facebook page, and I
Yeah.
did see your link there. I'll have to go check that out again. But uh, so you were sharing with me yesterday. You got a busy next week. You got a busy week.
Holy cow, man. You know, when Brute contacted me, they said, "Hey, we're gonna hire a guy local. He's gonna follow you around for a couple of hours to a couple of jobs, and we're just gonna do a quick 2 minute um, kind of thing about what you're doing." And
Yeah,
I said,
yeah.
"Okay, that's pretty cool." He jumped in the truck, and we went and helped a couple of folks, and one was a home run, one wasn't. Um, but with these folks that are coming out next week, I'm kind of letting the cat out of the bag. I haven't put it on the page yet, but it's they're out of New York as well, and they're called Trailer Productions, and they're doing a docu-series on do-gooders and people that make an impact. And this is the producers flying out the beginning of the week, wanting to hang out with my family. They're bringing the production crew out towards the end of the week, like catering, like people putting makeup on, like full-on production style. And it's going to be I'm going to have a 15-minute spot in this docu-series.
Oh, very cool. And do you know when? Do you
Yeah.
have any idea when they plan to have that released?
No, so far they're kind of treating me like a mushroom, but I'm pretty low on the totem pole, so I don't get a lot of info.
Okay. Well, hey, I'm glad I touched base with you. I just sent you a message on Messenger because I was so impressed. And
Heck,
this is the first time we've actually talked face to face. But uh, what I'm trying to do with my on the bench with Big Jim is to find stories that inspire people to do good, because that's
right,
those are the things that we need, especially with all the negativity and all of the divisiveness that we have in politics and in just today's society.
right,
um, if I can share um, something that's positive and something that helps motivate another individual to help or be kind or help another guy that's maybe down on his luck, I'm all in on that kind of thing.
right.
And
You know,
I,
I wish that every single person that I helped and that watched your show and was touched by this had the same attitude, because then it wouldn't be newsworthy.
oh
You
yeah,
know what I'm
that no,
saying?
that's a great point. That's a great point.
You
And,
know,
and when you look, it's that I'll be honest. I stopped taking the newspaper. We have a small little community here. I stopped taking the newspaper because it was really thin and it didn't enlighten me. And then
right,
watching the news at night, most of it seemed to be negative, and I chose to try and stay positive. And so I look for news that that I can trust and that inspires me to help another, and that's what I try to do with my
right,
show. And uh, and so I on Facebook, you know how you just get random videos and they pop in.
yeah.
Yours came up. I started watching it, and uh, I
Now I'm famous.
well, you're and hope and you let me be your friend. So I appreciate you adding me,
Absolutely,
add
yeah.
because uh, you're so big time now that I couldn't even add you. You had to add me. So that's you're big time because it didn't give me that option. But Adam, this has been awesome. Um, what ha, all of this has come on pretty quickly since Brute just came out just a couple days ago. Have you had have
Yep.
you had a moment to think about what you're going to do next to help people more?
You know, I uh, I just have to believe that um, I'm not a real preachy guy, but I have to believe that God has a plan for me, and that I just need to kind of roll with how it's going, because um, For the first 40 years of my life, I had no idea what was going on, and I've been bucking them every step of the way. And now that I've kind of just relaxed and let God take control, I have never felt more comfortable in my own skin and where I'm at. So, 6 months from now, who knows, man? You know what? We could be talking on my private jet. I got no idea.
Hey, I'm down with that. You can come.
Yeah, me too.
We have an airport here. You can come get me, and we'll go have a good time.
That sounds like a
So
plan.
I appreciate your time. I know you're busy, and you're going to school, and you got all this
Yep.
all this business to try. Make sure that I continue to follow you. Are you on Instagram at all?
Yes, I am, but I'm not very good at it. So when you see stuff on Instagram and you see stuff on Twitter, that is absolutely my beautiful wife stepping in and saying, "Hey,
let me take yeah.
Facebook is cool and all, but there's other ways to do this too."
Right. So I know my daughter and my wife help me out quite a bit with this.
Yep.
I have this one thing that I do, and I enjoy it. But hey, this has been a lot of fun. I know you're busy. I appreciate your time, and
absolutely. This
good luck
awesome.
good luck to you, Adam. And hopefully here down the road we can visit again, and you're not so busy that you can't help out the little minions that are following you.
There you go.
All right, Adam, I'll be in touch, and thank you so much again, and good luck in all of your ventures, and thank you for your service. Appreciate
it was my honor, sir. Thank you for your support.
Appreciate you being willing to fight for our freedoms and the freedoms of others, and it's an awesome thing that that your life's going to change for the better. So, I mean,
thank you.
So awesome. You take care now, and we'll see you soon.
All right, thanks, sir. Thank you for having me on.
You betcha. Bye-bye. All righty, folks. That was Adam Ely. Go check out his Facebook page, Hard Luck Automotive Services, and go to his website, hardluckauto.org, and you can check out. He's gonna be big time. That brute video immediately had millions of views. It's over 1.8 now million views, and it's a great story, and I'm glad I was able to share it with you today. I know today's hasn't been very long. I want to thank my sponsors, Jay's Teriyaki. Jay's Teriyaki Grill is delicious noodles, fantastic teriyaki, and crazy huge portions, making this the best bang for your buck in the area. You can't go wrong by stopping by at Jay's Teriyaki Grill. For lunch or dinner, whether it be eat-in or take-out, you can take it home, you can take it back to work, doesn't matter. They can take care of you there. Go try it for yourself on the corner of Alder and Broadway at 123 East Broadway Avenue. Call 509-764-5155, and it'll be waiting for you when you get there. Or you can go to you can get their app on your phone or on your iPad and order it online as well. But Jay's Teriyaki Grill, go there and then tell them Big Jim sent you. Also, another one of the sponsors is TSYS Merchant Solutions. Central Payment is now TSYS Merchant Solutions, but nothing has changed. Free equipment and lowest processing costs and local customer service. If you're looking to improve your bottom line, check your statement and let's see what fees you're getting charged. It's a free analysis, and we can customize your processing costs and provide you with the best customer service and free equipment. TSYS Merchant Solutions wants to partner with you and make your business successful. Call 509-750-5676 for a free analysis. Another one of our sponsors is Frederick's Jewelers. At Frederick's Jewelry, They provide custom designed jewelry and expert jewelry repair. Not only do they sell and repair jewelry, they also sell beautiful and fine gifts, from glassware, vases, vials, to gold and silver watches and ceramic sculptures. With over 60 years in being in business, they're the ones to trust for jewelry, watch repair, and fine gifts. Serving Moses Lake since 1953, Frederick's Jewelry, 208 West 3rd Avenue here in Moses Lake. So, and their telephone number is 509-765-6331. Check out their Facebook page, and you can find out what they're doing, and you can see a lot of their work at Frederick's Jewelry ML. And then our last sponsor is Boost Mobile. Boost Mobile is where you can get 4 lines of unlimited gigs when you switch to Boost Mobile. And that includes mobile hotspots per line. That's available in-store or online, and you can get up to 4 free LG style 4Ss. Go to their website, boostmobile.com, for further information. Go see the great people at Boost Mobile, 301 East Broadway, Suite 3, Suite C, Moses Lake, Washington, or call 765-4298. Their store hours are Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., and on Sundays they are open from 12 noon until 5 p.m. I want to again thank my sponsors for helping support us, and want to thank you all for tuning in today. And like and share the video, please. And if you'd like to get involved in helping us support what we're doing, please consider becoming a sponsor of the show. If we've been able to help you, help motivate you, or give you an idea of some sort of inspiration and what you can do to help others, please consider donating to On the Bench with Big Jim as we continue to try and make a difference, helping others and inspiring others to do good things and be kind. So thank you again very much. Appreciate everything that you guys do, and I hope you all have a great weekend, and take care, everybody. We will see you on Monday. Take care. Bye-bye.